Every year, Westhab reaches over 10,000 people, working with seniors, veterans, young adults aging out of foster care, and so many others. Westhab's mission is building communities and changing lives. We build and manage high-quality, affordable, and supportive housing and deliver the comprehensive services that people and communities need to thrive. Westhab finances and builds large-scale multifamily affordable developments. We make sure the final product is going to add value to neighborhoods and be a safe and amazing place for people to call home.
This place is just wonderful. I see the building when it started here, and I said, this is a beautiful building.
Third person movie. I'm glad I did.
Behind me, you can see we got a lovely gym here. It is clean. You can just go to the super, and you can call on them anytime.
I can't tell you what I enjoy most because I enjoy everything. And it's so quiet. But I tell you what I love, those bay windows.
I love it here, and I wouldn't give it up for nothing.
Westhab's homeless services programs are all about helping people find quality housing and getting them into the housing they need as quickly as possible with strong follow-up services that are going to ensure long-term self-sufficiency.
I needed somewhere to stay with my two little kids. Being part of Westhab, I've been able to get the help that I need to at least have a home for my family. Westhab, they helped me get an apartment. Westhab helped me once I moved out of the shelter, get furniture for my home, also food and things like that. So it's a lot of different services that I was able to be a part of with Westhab.
Westhab's employment programs help people get and keep quality jobs to achieve long-term self-sufficiency for their families.
They recently just put my husband back to work. He started today. They help you get a job after you complete whatever program you're in, and then they'll give you all the information that you need to actually get that job.
Getting into Strive, I got to realize that Strive is not just training you to get a job, but I see Strive as something that sharpens. I've learned to retrain myself to sell myself properly, and also sharpening especially my interviewing skills, because I'd become a bit rusty.
How to make your weaknesses become strength.
And it just so happens that on my interview for the employment I have now, they asked one of those questions, and I was able to answer it within a second.
Westhab's network of after-school programs serve more than 1,500 young people in shelters, schools, and community centers.
He's been volunteering here for about 2 years now.
I love summer camp. So we have fun with games, and also I like after school too.
There's a positive energy and a hope now in the community.
To see the energy of the young people pouring in our after-school programs, to see our residents proud to have a place to call home, to see our job seekers placed in careers with job ladders that are going to lead to a living wage. The power of change is evident every day at Westhab, and it's inspiring to watch folks achieve their goals. Westhab is building communities, changing lives. Good evening. I'm Rich Nightingale, and it is my privilege to serve as the president and CEO of Westhab. This is obviously not the way we expected to spend tonight, but here we are, together virtually, and we're so grateful that you'll spend the next 30 minutes with Westhab. I hope that you are well, that you are staying safe, and that you and yours are taking care during this time. I know we've all been searching for silver linings in this, in between unlimited Zoom calls and the craziness that we've all experienced. Here are a few. There was no suit or fancy dress required for tonight. There's definitely no tipping the valet, and there is no obligation to laugh at my mediocre jokes. I get it, okay? I get it. I am in fact live. I'm in a studio alone. Our amazing videographer is in the next room to me. I even declined hair and makeup to maintain a safe, appropriate social distance. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can comment and I'll try to respond live. I see already members of our team and members of our board checking in, and it's great to see that you're out there and watching. So welcome all, our friends and our partners, to our Building Communities, Changing Lives celebration. And that's exactly what this will be, a celebration of our work, a celebration of our impact, and a celebration about how all of our friends and partners have come together to support Westhab and build communities and change lives. It's true, it would be impossible not to mention COVID-19 and all the steps Westhab's team has had to take to keep our residents and staff safe. But ultimately, what you're going to hear about tonight is the ways that we've pulled together, transformed the way we work, implement new safety practices and protocols, and overcome and continue to overcome what's going on. I'd like to thank our event co-chairs who stuck with us even during all these changes, Roseanne and Mark Welshamer, and Monica Casey and Paul Tarofsky, as well as our honorary co-chairs, Maris and Jesse Krasnow, and Stephen and Betsy Bush. I'd like to thank our entire event committee. I guarantee next year we will put you to work folding napkins and all the things it takes to run an in-person event. I'd like to thank our silver sponsors, Apple Bank, Betsy and Stephen Bush, Congregation Call on Me, TD Bank, Mark and Roseanne Welshamer, and Lamb Insurance Services. I'd like to thank everyone out there that's tuning in, that's viewing us tonight, that's taking part in Team Westhab. I hope that you are safe, and I hope that your liquor cabinet is wide open. I'd also like to thank Westhab's incredible board of directors who are always leading the way, and my executive team, who I could not do this without. If we were in person, they're the ones that tell me when I have stuff stuck in my teeth or when I missed a line. So thank you. I know you're there watching at home. Jim, Pat, Ken, Andrew, our amazing AVPs, Valerie, Tracy, Elisa, Nicole, who's newest to the team, Jinja, and Maureen. And thank you, Maureen, for helping so much with tonight. But lastly, and most importantly, I'd like to thank Westhab's frontline staff, our heroes who are doing this work every day. I will spotlight them throughout tonight's program. I know some are watching right now from home. Some might be watching directly from our program sites. This next message is directly for you. You are the reason we're here tonight. The work you do every day, the impact that you make on the people we serve, that's why we are gathered, and that is the reason for all that we do. Westhab's commitment to serve is unwavering. It's true, we are all in this together. We've heard that a lot recently, but we also know it doesn't affect us all equally. For some of us, this period has resulted in feeling stir-crazy at home and way too much Netflix. But for people who are homeless, for people who are in dire straits, for people who are striving to meet their goals and just, achieve daily survival, even in good times, their options are limited. And for some of the vulnerable populations that Westhab serves, veterans and seniors, young people aging out of foster care, the homeless and the formerly homeless, we know there are specific concerns and that these folks need our support even more than ever. There are settings like homeless shelters where social distancing is not easy. We've had to turn conference rooms into places for people to spread out. We've had to stagger meal times. We've had to totally change the way we deliver services to do so in the way that is safest for all so we can take care of each other and we can take care of the people we serve. We are not just making it through this time, we are continuing to thrive. Westhab is continuing to build communities and change lives. I've always been immensely proud of our staff, but truthfully, it's hard to put into words how I feel about them right now. I'm grateful to them, and I'm in awe of their courage and their compassion. A few members of our amazing team have put videos together directly off their cell phones of actual work on the front lines. Let's watch that video now.
Hello, my name is Gilbert Soto. I'm the program director of the Willow Men's Shelter in the Bronx, New York. So the biggest challenges that we faced as a whole at Willow during the first few weeks of this pandemic was the fear and uncertainty of this new reality that we were facing. This invisible enemy that we all needed to come together to fight. This has been a mentally and physically draining experience for the frontline workers as well as the clients. We are in a congregate care setting with 177 individuals, and those challenges are, evident. They are scary, but we have risen above that. We have found ways of adapting, and collectively we've been able to work together to really fight through this.
Hi, my name is Sarah Lonergan Rothschild. I am currently a service coordinator with Westhab. Our biggest challenge, aside from figuring out how to protect our staff and clients best, was figuring out how at Broadway Manor I was going to be able to provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week to our drop-in.
Hello, my name is Angelica Valentine. I am the social work supervisor of the Veterans Programs at Westhab. Another challenge that countless people are facing at this time is obtaining PPE, which is the protective personal equipment for staff, but also for our clients should they have symptoms. So right now I'm at 28 Pier, which is where we house the homeless veterans until they can get permanent housing. And we're on site, we're still meeting with our clients to continue with the goals, which is to get them housed and to get them their services. So it's trying to support everybody, my family, my staff, but most of all the clients who are the ones struggling most out of all of us.
Hi, my name is Katie Green, and I am the assessment coordinator at the Coachman Family Center. I mean, personally, I can't imagine being in a shelter, what that must feel like going through this crisis right now. But let me tell you, our clients are still doing their housing logs. They're still completing housing applications. We even have had a few clients that moved out into permanent housing. Now, how awesome is that?
Despite a lot of sadness that we have to deal with in our programs, surrounding COVID, we do have successes. We have moved 6 people out of the drop-in shelter into permanent housing during this pandemic, and to us, that's a huge success. And when you move somebody who's been chronically homeless for a year or more, and you are able to tell them that they get to move into their own place, there's no better feeling in the world.
So an important success story really would have to encapsulate all of the staff here at Willow. They all have really shown perseverance through this pandemic and coming in and providing services. And proof of that has been in the amount of people that we've been able to move out into independent living. To date, from the month of March into April, we've moved 15 individuals into their own living arrangements.
Another success story is the distance learning for our school-age children here at the shelter. Listen, we even have kids that have virtual classrooms settings where they have to be in front of a computer at 8:30 or 10:30 to join a classroom if their teacher is live. And that is happening. That is happening right here at the Coachman. I would have to say that is one of the biggest, or that is the biggest success story, because you got to remember, we're not teachers. We're case management, we're youth services worker, we're childcare worker. But listen, hey, it's working. We got a new skill here. Our children are doing the work. Teachers are happy. Parents are happy. And it's working here at the Coachman.
And one thing I know I can say for myself and for my staff and for Westhab as a whole is we are committed to making sure that our clients and those we serve within our programs are having their needs met despite the pandemic. And we have been able to do that successfully despite the challenges. And I'm really proud to be a part of a organization with this level of commitment and sincerity.
Another thing that I'm really proud of about Westhab managing during this crisis is the level of support we have received and provided to each other as colleagues. It's quite an acceptance within our agency to understand that we need to take care of each other in order to take care of our clients.
Okay, what am I most proud of? That's an easy one. It would have to be just being an employee of Westhab, working at the Coachman. Yeah, that's an easy one.
Wow. I've watched that video about 20 times, and hearing from Katie at the end there always gets me a little bit. Thank you to Gilbert and Katie and Sarah and Angelica for all those words and all the work you do every day. Thank you to the hundreds of Westhabbers on the front lines. Right here in our comments tonight, I see board members, I see staff, I see friends of Westhab checking in, and hello to all of you, and thank you for your support. As you just heard, we are not just keeping people safe. That's a given. That's job number one right now. But we are staying on mission. We are helping people achieve their goals, move to permanent housing. Even despite what's going on in our world right now, the work of our team is inspiring. Our frontline staff stand shoulder to shoulder with healthcare workers and grocery store workers as an essential part of the front line in our community. And I know I speak for everyone watching tonight when I say how grateful we are. Westhab now operates 10 homeless shelters in New York City and Westchester. These sites serve over 1,000 homeless households, men, women, and families, and we help each of these individuals towards self-sufficiency and permanent housing. In addition to our work helping homeless people achieve permanent housing, we operate over 600 units of supportive permanent housing, housing with ongoing services for our veterans, for our seniors, for youth who have aged out of foster care. All told, with our permanent affordable housing, our permanent supportive housing, and our homeless shelters, 2,400 households sleep safely at night because of Westhab. We do not do this work alone. We do this with the support of all of our friends and partners, and so many that are out there tonight watching. Our staff have moved mountains over the last couple months to keep each other safe, to keep our residents safe, to source food, educational materials for our children, masks, gloves, disinfectant, all the things it's taken. And that's on top of their already difficult job working with children and families and individuals every day. We've always relied on your support, and you've always been there for us. And it's times like this where we need your support more than ever. I'll explain to you now how you can support us live tonight. As you can see, you can text and give right from your own living room. Even if you're in pajamas tonight, I won't judge you, as long as we can all figure out how to support the amazing work that's going on. To text to give, send a text message to the phone number 970-840-9000. That's a text to the phone number 970-840-9000. In the message, write Westhab, space, the amount, and your name. And you can leave that blank if you'd like to remain anonymous. So text 970-840-9000, and in the message, write Westhab, space, the amount, space, your name. You will get a text back with a secure link to complete your donation. When you donate to Westhab tonight, you fund our front line. You help us with our mission and achieve our goals every day. As an example, $10,000 helps us move a homeless household to permanent housing and support them for a full year of robust services as they achieve permanency and independent living. $5,000 helps us place a job seeker back into the workforce and support them throughout a full year of employment. Different funding levels will help us deliver arts programs in our shelters and supportive housing programs. We'll help fund job fairs. We'll help serve kids, bring our teenagers on college visits. There is no gift too small. And of course, there is no gift too large. I know that you all out there will be there for us tonight. We've set a goal of $75,000, and you will make my job super easy if the gifts start rolling in, and I will do my best live to acknowledge them and thank you. I see already members of our board, I see Jeff Boyce. I see Betsy and Stephen Bush. Oh, I see Monica Casey with a beautiful gift to Westhab. Thank you so much. Each of these gifts, big and small, will help us reach our goal tonight. I can't actually keep up with them as they come in right now, and I think that was the goal of what we were doing. On the comment side, I continue to see staff check in. I continue to see some of our partners check in. We have staff checking in on their way to work to continue what we're doing. I'm really blown away by everyone's support. The Fundometer will stay open throughout tonight's program. I hope that you will continue to give. I hope that we can reach tonight's goal. Oh, thank you to Lisa Kunstadter. It's a beautiful gift. What a wonderful partner you are on Dayspring as well. And there's my wife, Alexis Nightingale. Hi, Iona. Hi, Cora. Hi, Eli. I promised them I'd get that one in. I'll continue to acknowledge gifts live the best I can. And please know we are grateful for everyone out there who's taking part in tonight's event and supporting Westhab. I'm really grateful at this time to present our first award of the night. We have 4 amazing honorees, and it gives me great joy to present our Community Partnership Award to Congregation Kol Ami in White Plains. Led by Rabbi Shira Milgram and Executive Director Jess Lorden, Kol Ami has been an incredible partner. Our Coachman Family Center is just a few blocks down the street from Kol Ami. And anywhere where Westhab works, we try to be the best neighbor we can be. We engage our neighbors. We form community advisory boards. We engage volunteers in meaningful ways. But rarely is that neighborly spirit returned as much as it is with our friends at Kol Ami. They sponsor monthly birthday parties for the children at the Coachman. They throw incredible special events for us. They take up drives whenever we have emerging needs. They are there in good times and bad, and we are so grateful for our partners and our neighbors. It gives me great joy at this time to present the Community Partnership Award, and accepting the award is Rabbi Shira Milgram.
The legendary singer of Psalms, King David, wrote, Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid, I have set the eternal before me always. The story is told of a great Hasidic Rebbe and teacher, the Kosovo Rebbe, who would go to the marketplace every day and hire someone to sit in front of him to help him know every day that he had set God before him always. We can only imagine what the person or people might have looked like whom this teacher hired to sit in front of him. And what we can imagine is this brilliant diversity of humanity. The staff and residents of Westhab, the people of the Coachman Family Center, have been our partners and teachers for many years in helping us recognize and know that the image of God is embedded in every human being. The people of Westhab have reminded us, as we know now more than we've ever known before, how connected we all are. Certainly during this coronavirus epidemic, we know for sure how connected we are. And we also know that it is the power of goodness that will save us in this crisis. The power of kindness, the power of science and research, the power of physicians and caring healthcare providers and reaching out to other human beings. It is the power of deeply caring about one another, also the power to vote and to change the way our country takes care of all its residents. And so in this April and May, this spring of 2020, Congregation Kol Ami is so honored to accept this first Community Partnership Award with you. You have been our partners and our teachers, and we are so grateful to you. You have led the way, and we ask God to continue to bless the work of your hands and hearts. Congratulations and thank you.
Wow. And Shira, sincerely, thank you and the entire Congregation Kol Ami community. This partnership is really what being a neighbor is really about. And this congregation truly gets it. And it's beautiful to see our partnership alive and well every day. I continue to see wonderful gifts come in. You'll notice I have to squint a little bit. I guess I'm getting old. Richard and Susan Pink, we appreciate you. Paul Tarofsky, thank you for your leadership always. Paul is the treasurer of our board, so if he believes in it, it must be real. I love to see all these gifts come in. Thank you to all of our board. Al Gutierrez, a new board member. I think I saw Todd Nightingale, my brother in California, another silver lining. You can join tonight's event anywhere in the world. We are so appreciative. We'll continue to accept gifts throughout the event and thereafter, and you can see the instructions right above me now. It's a simple text, and we really, truly appreciate it. At this time, I'll move forward and present our second award of the evening, the Building Communities Award, to TD Bank. TD Bank has made building communities a central part of their mission through lending to create sorely needed affordable housing. Right now, Westhab is working on one of the most exciting and one of the most ambitious projects of our career, the Dayspring project in the Nodine Hill neighborhood of Yonkers. Westhab is transforming a grand but dilapidated church building into a new community center, the Dayspring Community Center, and directly next to the community center, we are creating a brand new affordable residence of 63 units called Dayspring Commons. This Dayspring campus will be transformative to this community where Westhab has worked and led community development efforts for so long. You can see here the beautiful effect, the beautiful impact that Dayspring will make in Nodine Hill. This impact would not be possible without the investment of TD Bank, who invested over $35 million in this project, as well as the private support of so many, including a leadership gift from Westhab's founding family, the Weinbergs. It's been a public-private partnership, and TD has led the way. In fact, affordable housing construction has been an essential activity, so we've lost no time during this pandemic, and work continues every day. Of course, the workers have had also to practice social distancing and find new ways for this building to rise, but we are on track to open in April of 2021, and that is when hundreds of families will be welcomed to the community center and 63 households will have a new place to call home. Dayspring means a new light, dawn. TD Bank is allowing us to shine that light on Nodine Hill, and we are so grateful. Thank you to TD Bank. I continue to see gifts come in as I talk. They make me want to stop talking, but I power through. Mark Stagg, a wonderful partner of Westhab, thank you for your support. Betsy and Stephen Bush, thank you for your support. And really so many. Michael and John Lee Korengold, thank you for all that you do. The Kellogg's, of course, New Fairfield, hello. Thank you to everyone. Once more, I'll just explain. If you'd like to text your support to Westhab tonight, you text to the phone number 970-840-9000. And in the message, write Westhab, space, the amount of your gift, space, your name, which you can leave blank if you'd like to remain anonymous. When you text your gift to Westhab, you'll get a text back with a secure link to complete your donation. We are so grateful to all of our friends and partners. We are so grateful to all of you out there, and it really means the world to us. Jim, you lead the way in every way. Thank you. At this time, I'll move forward with our third award of the night. I see we've crossed the $50,000 mark. I see us continuing to ascend, and I'm so proud of the extended Westhab family. Thank you. For our third award tonight, I'm so pleased to present the Changing Lives Award to New Beginnings of Westchester. New Beginnings is a vital partner to Westhab. We work so hard to help homeless families move to permanent housing, but we know that's not the end of a journey. It takes so much more to make a house a home. In this tiny warehouse, fueled by volunteer spirit, New Beginnings provides the linens, the towels, the cookware, all the things it takes to make a house a home. I would maybe guess that it is the most good per square foot happening anywhere in Westchester, because this little beehive of activity is serving countless families each year at Westhab and all throughout our community. We're so grateful to the day in, day out partnership of New Beginnings. At this time, to accept the Changing Lives Award, I'm pleased to be joined by the chair of their board, Jean Orr.
Hello, everyone out there. It certainly is a bit daunting accepting this award without being able to see everyone and hear the laughter after I say something funny. My husband says that actually may be a good thing since my jokes aren't all that funny anyway. So without further ado, here I go. I would like to thank Rich Nightingale and Westhab for this tremendous honor and accept the award, on behalf of New Beginnings of Westchester, our director, Holly von Bernuth, our board, and our staff of tireless volunteers. When I was first notified of our award last November, it was a much different environment. At the time, we were excited to participate in this event, and we were looking forward to gathering many of our volunteers and supporters to celebrate both Westhab and share our unique story. Now, here we are gathering virtually, and for the first time in 29 years, New Beginnings has temporarily shut its doors. It is apparent that we are all navigating a new normal as we try to stay safe and healthy in the shadow of a global pandemic. A few words about New Beginnings and what we looked like before COVID-19 and what we hope to get back to in the near future. First, I'd like to say that I loved Rich's description of our operation as a tiny beehive of activity. Anyone who has seen our small space in the basement of Austin's Open Door Medical Center would agree. On any given Monday, you can find our director, Holly, and 4 volunteers stocking and restocking shelves while also helping our social workers and their clients choose linens and household items. You may also find some of our clients' children shopping our small library and toy collection for their own little treasures. Founded in 1991, New Beginnings looked to fill a void. When an individual or a family left a homeless situation and secured permanent housing, they often had none of the basics to set up their new home. Working with social service agencies such as Westhab, New Beginnings provides these basics so that the new house feels like a home. A typical starter basket for our clients includes bedding and towels for each member of the family, a set of pots and pans, dishware and flatware, a laundry basket, can opener, serving utensils, paper towels, toilet paper, and 3 bags of food staples. The Open Door Medical Center allows our volunteer staff to operate out of their building so that 100% of our fundraising goes towards the purchase of said household necessities. As you might expect, the need for our services has grown each year. In 1991, our first year, we helped 36 households. In 2019, we provide support to over 500 households, bringing our total served to well over 6,000 since we began. There is no doubt that we need to get our small yet mighty beehive back to work, and I'm here to tell you that we are planning to do just that. Before we shut our doors, we were communicating with our social service agencies to deliver our client baskets, linens, and food staples in a manner consistent with social distancing guidelines and ensuring the safety of the social workers, our own volunteers, and the clients. We look forward to putting those policies and practices back in place as soon as we are able. Thank you again to Westhab for recognizing New Beginnings, and thank you all for listening to our story, as every family, regardless of circumstance, deserves a house that feels like a home.
Jean, thank you for those words. Thank you for your partnership. Sharing your story is so important because it's a story of togetherness. It proves that we really are all in this together, and it's the story of partnership and service. The way that New Beginnings has just created this volunteer spirit for all in the community has been incredible. We are doing so well on our thermometer. I continue to be so grateful. I see personal friends donating. I see board members. I see partners. I see so many out there. I've always said the Westhab extended family is vast. We need about 10 more minutes of your time. There's still a little more time to help us reach our goal tonight, but we're already well on our way and doing great. And that's thanks to everybody that's watching and tuning in. Thank you all. For our fourth and final award tonight, we have a real treat. I'm hoping that next year as a retiree, she'll come back and join us in person after a well-deserved retirement and 32 years of leadership on the national stage. Of course, I'm referring to Congresswoman Nita Lowey, who we present a Lifetime Leadership Award. Congresswoman Lowey has been a national figure and national leader from right here in our backyard. It's been incredible to be represented in the national and international stage by someone who is so tied in with our community and fights so much for our needs. She's a 16-term elected official and the first woman to chair the influential House Appropriations Committee. She'll be retiring after 32 years of service in Congress. It's truly amazing. Senator Chuck Schumer calls her a tireless advocate for her constituents. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand said she's a force of nature who's blazed trails for women in House leadership and a champion for families in Westchester, Rockland, Queens, and the Bronx. Exactly where Westhab works. She's been a champion of some of the causes that are so close to the work Westhab does and impact the families that we serve, fighting for things like Head Start, affordable childcare, ensuring a safety net, programs that help create jobs, community development, block grant funding, so much that goes directly to improving communities in need. She's someone that truly understands what it takes to build a more equitable community, and it's been a privilege to be represented by someone like Congresswoman Lowey on the national stage. In short, Congresswoman Lowey truly embodies what Westhab is all about, building communities and changing lives. Thank you and congratulations on your retirement, Congresswoman Lowey.
Thank you, Rich Nightingale, for that lovely introduction. I'm thrilled to be recognized with Westhab's Lifetime Leadership Award. You can see it right here. It is beautiful. I'm sorry that we cannot all gather together. It is during times like these when we must unite as a nation to overcome extreme obstacles that I am most grateful for transformative organizations like Westhab to strengthen our communities and help neighborhoods thrive. Because of wonderful people like you, all joining this virtual event today, I'll be able to rest easy next year, knowing that the fight for affordable housing and a comprehensive community development approach is in good hands. So I accept this award today as a call to action beyond my service in Congress, and as a reminder that you are continuing this fight to end the cycle of poverty and build safe, healthy communities for all people. My thanks again to all the dedicated women and men at Westhab who each day work hard to change lives and make our community a wonderful place to live and work. Thank you.
Thank you, Congresswoman Lowey. We hope that next year you'll be in the room with us, and I know you'll look incredibly relaxed in your retirement. I don't actually believe you that you'll take any break from any of your advocacy and any of your leadership, but it's been a real pleasure to have you in our corner. I want to thank all of our friends and partners, and I want to thank our 4 amazing honorees this year: Congregation Kol Ami, TD Bank, New Beginnings of Westchester, and Congresswoman Lowey. It's a diverse group of partners that help Westhab move our mission forward. It's all of you. It's everyone out there in big ways and small that help us build communities and change lives. 2,400 households will sleep safely tonight because of your support, because of the hard work of the women and men on the front lines of Westhab. Our new drop-in shelter in the Bronx will help more street homeless come into safety and get the services they need, making the entire community safer. Our students will continue with their distance learning in our family shelters and not fall behind. And the Dayspring vision will soon become a reality. I'm so grateful to all of you, to our honorees, to our partners, to our board and staff. You prove that we are all in this together. You help us build communities and change lives. Tonight's broadcast will be shareable, and the Fundometer will stay open for the next 24 hours. So I see now we're just approaching $60,000. The next time you watch this video, I bet you we've hit our target. Also, when you're on our website, westhab.org/celebrate, you will see our wonderful event journal. It's full of proclamations from some of our elected officials and notes of kindness and partnership from so many of our partners and friends. We've had a wonderful night tonight, and that's because of you. And Westhab continues to achieve its mission and deliver for the people who need us most because of our large and wonderful extended family. At this time, if anyone would like to do a final pledge, you can text 970-840-9000. If not, we will get there over the next 24 hours. All you have to do is send a message, Westhab, space, the amount, space, your name, to 970-840-9000. We've already seen so many incredible gifts tonight. I've seen the message board fill up. I have my staff on the message board talking about some of the good works we do. Next year, I look forward to all being back in the room together, and I expect each and every one of you to be there. I will be taking attendance. As soon as it's safe to do so, I look forward to seeing you all in person and continuing this important work together. Thank you for helping Westhab build communities and change lives.